party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Get back on track.
That's right, the sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grius' dagger back. Although, where do we even start? It has a history, you know. I expect it won't be simply left lying in the dust. We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful.
Well,
We may find other nice treasure in these noble graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling. 'Tis well we look for useful items, but let's not stray too far. We're returning to town by
Here
nightfall.
we go.
Alright, lead the way. I'll stray as far as I want, Hulkenberg. How dare you limit my straying? Immediately I'm getting a Futaba's Palace vibe. Okay, what archetypes am I running? I think with you, we're working on getting Seeker to 20, because we want to get True Seeker. I think with What's-His-Face, I put you back to Warrior, because I think I want to get to your rank 20. And you were trying to get Mage Knight, which we just need one more level. And Hazme, I guess we're just leveling up Thief. I did get Merchant with him. I can switch to Merchant if I want to. Under Magic. We could switch to, like... Kind of curious about Merchant, so put me at Merchant.
Chasing coins seems an easy way to waste your life.
Yeah, sure. We only have the Iron Abacus. Accessory... You need a new accessory. I could give you, Oh, this recovers. That's interesting. I have Medi on the protagonist, so... Maybe not for now, but at some point that would be really good to have when we don't have Medi. What is your magic stat? Your magic and strength are even. I could give you a spell just for coverage. Maybe give you Mage Light, and then we can get a different inheriting skill with you. Or do I change that? Or do I have to go to Academia? Probably have to go back to Academia, or I'd rather just go back to Academia because it's easier. A little more.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Alright. We'll inherit Medi. Could inherit Bot just for fire coverage. Or I could just inherit one of these because your attack isn't that bad.
I have a few skills.
I guess I could take Medi out and we could just give the Mage Devotion to someone, too. Because, like, they might be weak to Strike. And that way we'll have every single... coverage move. Yeah, I think I want to try Skullcracker for now.
This could work.
And we could just give you Mage Devotion for the time being. Which, I don't know how much Mage Devotion heals, but it's probably good. I'm gonna be honest though, I think I'd rather have you be the healer. Pious Igniter. You have Witch Earrings for +3 magic. That's pretty good. Back to reality!
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything's
Let's
ready.
go.
Yeah, the aesthetic of this place gives me Futaba Palace vibes. Not exactly a full pyramid, but somewhat. Like the inside of one, at least. Hey, Gallica, do you have any idea where the ring we're after might be? I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there's lots of treasure chests here. Oh, it's great news. Now that we know, we could scour every... Do you recall that our objective is finding the ring?
Right.
I'll bear that in mind. Lead the way if you would.
Hail!
Why you gotta be such a suck-up, Hulkenberg? We gotta have some fun. This is an RPG, after all. Treasure's what it's all about. When we open it, I have no idea.
Now what am I to do?
That wall feels off, but it won't budge when they give it a push. Or if I try pulling on it, is it just a regular wall? Someone's really captivated by that wall, huh? Found the chest. A trap? It's a mimic? Or just normal enemies? Oh yeah, it is a mimic. Pyrite Imatech.
I'll use what I must.
How horrifying. I am not using this attack, like, ever. I mean, I could use it once. It does have a high crit rate. I do have a lot of money, but even still, this is not a move I'm going to be using super often.
You hit their weakness.
Nice, it's weak to light.
Let's go.
How you feel about wind? Alright, wind did pretty good. It's basically a medi then. Freeze him? 103?
Now accept your fate.
Hey, give me one more turn here. Even if I want to use Dark
The
Sword.
freedom of a wanderer. I'll get some distance. Time for some close combat.
Ba-ba-bum-bum. Yeah, based on that damage, I think you're just a bulky enemy. Because even Stroll did only like 80 per hit. How dare you crit? What, you thought this was a Atlas game? Well, it is, but...
Come forth, royal soul.
I do hate all my characters being asleep. Can I inflict forget on you? Sure can't. He's got Skullcracker. Do you have like a higher crit chance when you hit someone with a status helmet? Not sure if that's a game mechanic. Similar to like how technicals worked in P5. You use devotion.
I will not let you die.
Bum, 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 bum. He takes aim. Energy steal, MP. I need that.
Not like this. Someone
I need the pro tag to wake up.
from our provisions.
I shall repay this favor.
Oh wait, that does mess with the turn order. It shows you who would go next even if they're dead. That's really good. You're gonna stay asleep, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, you're getting MP back, I guess. Just don't hit him. Yeah, I really feel like crits are increased for hitting a character with a status helmet. That feels like a game mechanic in this.
Someone help him back up.
I'm working on it.
There.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
Stop spamming sleep. Spam sleep but fail?
Not like this. Someone help, please. Healing us.
Ba-ba-bum. He takes aim. You're gonna aim on Heisman. No, you're using energy steal. That's honestly fine. I don't like that you go first though.
Not like this. Someone help, please. Just the thing.
Having me go through all my revival medicines here. Like,
Not
The shame.
someone help him get back in the fight.
this is a terrible start.
Someone
Up.
help, please.
Still fight.
I honestly feel like redoing the fight. Because I'm using up so many revival medicines. Turn back the clock.
I'll use what I must.
Oh, you're not thief anymore, so I don't have synthesis skills.
The freedom of a wanderer. I'm all prepared.
Ooh, rather a blade. I forgot we had this.
Let's set it up.
This is physical, so be in the front row for this.
Go. Let's do this.
You hit their weakness.
Nice.
Can't afford to hold back.
Good damage.
Captain.
I call upon royal power within.
Sure, get a crit.
You down.
Observe the enemy.
I forgive you, but crit would have been nice.
Join with me.
Ooh, lowering your defense. Yeah, lower defense. Get a 1 more with Heisme.
With royal knights.
Please don't miss. Because those can
Let us clean
miss.
up merchant.
Let's stay calm.
I mean, since your defense is lowered,
No.
wind was pretty good. So,
A tough one.
I could probably kill you in 1 turn. I just hope you don't put, like, okay, yeah, like that. I hope that didn't happen. You woke her up.
What?
Okay, we're fine. Now we're fine.
I shall vanquish
Yeah, now we're
evil.
fine because everyone's awake.
Tougher than I thought.
The only way I can possibly lose this is if I miss.
Face me.
Which I hope just doesn't happen because I'm built
Lend
different.
me your strength. Strike's true. How's this?
This was a hard fight, but I definitely should have exploited Rider of the Blade. I just didn't realize I had it. Always look at synthesis skills. You'd be surprised on how it can turn
Good.
the tides of battle.
Clean victory.
Nice.
Look at that.
Have the praise in town to equip. Fun. You're not in town right now, though.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Ooh, hole to go through? Not bad. There's an enemy over here.
Deal. We are.
You're a weak one. I was prepared for a squad battle there. Okay, is this place just full of mimics?
All power of kings.
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
This is full of mimics?
True.
Let's do this.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain.
After me. You first.
I stand ready.
Oh, wait, you can't pass if you already have them blinking. I forgot about that.
Behold, we
We'll
stand,
team up.
Jump dust.
and thus I end it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Be neither
Damage, good
timid
damage.
merchant.
I'm gonna do this. It's only 500,000 Reeve. Or 500 Reeve. 500,000 would be a lot. Enticed by money.
I'm tired.
500,000 would be insane. It was only 500 Reeve, so I just did that.
Captain's asleep.
I didn't get the crit I promised. It said high crit rate. So yeah, definitely a move I'm not gonna be using a whole lot.
Allies together. Not this
Yeah,
skill.
allies together or whatever.
Looks like they're weak to light. They're pretty
Everything is fair game except dark.
Be careful.
I'd rather just pass your turn and get a 1 more with you.
You hit their weakness.
I wish you weren't
In the
asleep.
name of just give me your aid. No holding back. Tougher than I thought.
Not my Reeve. That's a lot of Reeve to just take away.
Oh, power of
Freeze.
heroes. They yet cling to light.
Merchant.
Light.
You hit their weakness.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul.
This should kill you. Those mimics are a piece of work. It takes some work to kill.
Another halfway decent result.
Yo, lots of rank ups. Love to see it. Lucky find. Likelihood of receiving items after battles by 20%. The merchant class definitely seems like one I'm not going to use too much. I'm mostly just doing it for Moore's request, but I'm sure it has its use. Like, it has its perks, but definitely not going to be what I'm using super often, as opposed to all the others.
Right there. Let's push through.
See, you guys are weak enemies.
Time for some close.
Your training has paid off.
What level are the enemies here? You're probably my level. Yeah, you're unknown.
I see.
So I get major FF vibes from this music.
Charging in.
Mostly like one of the first 6 games. Bob battle. Like the Pixel remasters.
Forward.
Alright, we need to learn your weaknesses.
Accept your fate.
I feel like you'd be weak to light. Okay, no. The Mimic was. That was wrong of me to assume.
I won't hold back. They're falling back. Scour.
Boom. Good 265.
Are you prepared?
The answer is no. They are not prepared. Because they're literally stunned.
Sworn oath of knighthood. With blade in hand. Oh, bolts of lightning. Effective.
What are the odds? You guys are stunned though. Can I move you to stun? What a bunch of chumps. Bolt attack. Recover from stun.
We can do this. Charging in. Let's go. Hold on.
Punch him. Okay, weak to punch. I'm so glad I got, what's it called? Skullcracker. Oh, he repels sword. That's not good. That doesn't insta-kill anymore, thank goodness. It wouldn't have mattered because this game actually doesn't end if the protag dies.
Just the thing.
Alright, note to self. Do not use slash on this thing.
Waste your life.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
I feel like Dark wouldn't work either.
A wise choice.
If you just use Mudun. Should I win?
Only one.
So Stroll's basically worthless here. With you, I'd rather heal.
Are you alright?
I knew you'd help. Helpful as ever.
First chant. What'd that do? Did that make me like susceptible to dark? Never tried light. Let's just make the light.
It's okay. We'll do this together.
Simply just light.
Strike true.
How's this?
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
I shall vanquish evil. Perhaps not. Let's make an end of it.
I have to pass or guard because like
The enemy.
everything I have is slash.
Not allies together. Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
I'm willing to chance this.
And thus I end it.
By the way, yes, I'm ignoring the informant gimmick of like, okay, repels thrust. I'm ignoring the repel gimmick. Or, not repel gimmick. I saw repel, so that's why I said repel gimmick. I'm ignoring the informant gimmick. I think it's like neat, I guess, but like, I think I'm a much bigger fan of like
Fierce attacks won't
going
get
into the
through.
dungeon and learning what works instead of just
Scour.
getting someone who tells me. It's a cool thing to have, but like it's something I'm not gonna do. Should have used Ryder's Blade there. I don't know what I was thinking.
For all that we strive for.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Yeah, like the whole thing of SMT and Persona is like going into fights, figuring out what works and what doesn't, and I like that aspect. So that's why I'm not using the informant gimmick all that much. The informant gimmick for dungeons, that is. Like instead of just being like, oh, let's buy the informant document for the tomb, instead of just figuring out what works.
Now, what's the play?
Your opening,
Let's
Captain.
see how this plays out.
Probably should have used an item on Hulkenberg. There. How dare you just get 100 HP?
I defer to you.
Jason, I'll use what I must.
More light.
You hit their weakness.
Lend me your strength.
This thing is level 31, by the way. No wonder it's so fat. I didn't mean to skip. It said O to skip. I pressed X, not O, Atlas. Sometimes when I skip those and I don't want to, I press X because the game says O to skip.
We're safe for the time being.
So I think that X is fair game. It is not. I like watching those. They're like so cool to look at, and I can imagine even like 80 hours into the game, I will never get tired of them. Hello. Hey, you there? Are you confident in your agility? I guess. It's here again? Any more sage advice? The more agile you are, the more your attacks hit, the more okay, yeah, you're just giving me the rundown. Agility is very important, yes. I've played many SMT and Persona games. I know what's up.